Welcome back to UnProvoked, the podcast where we talk about all things sent to provoke you and how to navigate through those things. I am your host. I just feel like I have to say that every week. I'm your host.
You know what's crazy? I went back to our in the beginning.
I said that,
and you was like, I would just never want to say I am your host.
But now you can't escape it. I can't stop it because I feel like this is a talk show.
Yeah, right.
Right? Ain't it?
We need some gas.
Get
like Ricky Lake. Get some cue cards.
She really wants cue cards. She asked for it.
I think cue cards are great.
I like cue cards.
She asked for it.
No, last week we were like, okay, so we're gonna talk about such and such and such, and we didn't touch on one thing.
We spiral.
But it was in a good way.
Always.
Let me tell you something. When we spiral, it's in the best way.
Yes.
Every time.
I love it. I love going off.
Yes.
Script.
Yes. This has been an interesting week. I feel like I said interesting wrong. Did I say it right?
Interesting or interesting? I don't know what's.
Is it the same
proper.
thing? Yeah. So
Shanice's fingers look like she was working on a car.
So yesterday I was dyeing her wig from blonde to darker, and now like I took the wig off and I went through it. I took the gloves off and I started like going through it.
With no gloves. Dye and no gloves.
No, I did it. I had the gloves on, and then I took them off, and then I started to like comb through it without it, and then I washed it without the gloves, and then now I got dark hands.
Tisk.
Yeah, I know. But I had gloves on the whole time. And then,
we had a very productive Saturday.
Yeah.
Did we? Really?
We did, and it was so unexpected.
I randomly called her because I was in the house for 2 days.
I was at Starbucks.
Because Fridays I usually take my son to the city. His dad came and got him, so I was like, yeah, I'm not going outside. So I was home from Friday. Saturday, I called her super early, and I'm like, what you doing? She's like, oh, I'm like walking hustle. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really call you for anything. I just like called to sit on the phone with you. And then we just ended up together for like the rest of the day.
That's so cute.
Always to the nighttime. We haven't done that in a while.
I had to make my website, and then I'm working on an ebook, so I had to work on that too.
Yeah.
And Shanice was like, sit here and do it right now.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm sit there. You gonna sit on the other side. We in the office.
I love those sessions.
Yeah, we had a pretty productive day yesterday.
I find it so much easier to be productive with company, like
because
even
you're not like, see with me, like I'll sit and I'll do the ebook and then I'll go on my phone, and then I'll go back to it, or then I like will scroll on Instagram. So it's like she was here. I didn't have to scroll on Instagram. I was just paying attention because you're sitting next to somebody. You don't have to scroll on Instagram.
I always wondered, like, why? Like, you ever been, like on the phone, you start FaceTiming and you just automatically get up and start doing stuff? Yeah. And next thing you know, you done cleaned. You done folded your laundry.
I do that at night. It's so strange. Like, I'll be cleaning. I'll do everything that you just said at night. Like, I'll start at, like, 12. Like, I'll get up at 12. Like, I went to bed at 4 o'clock. I clean my kitchen. I wash my dishes.
That's the last thing I would do at 12 o'clock.
Yo, I don't know why. I'll start washing clothes at 2. It's so random.
Because everything is shut down. Like, the world is asleep. Everything is still, so you can focus. Like, the other...
Nobody's on social media, really. Like, it's what am I looking for?
Social media is so dry. I woke up at 2:30, like, a couple of nights ago. And I'm like, all right. So I scrolled, like, for, like, an hour, trying to, like, bore myself to sleep. Mm-hmm. I'm in the bed, and I'm like this, y'all.
I'm wide shut.
Okay, so it's 3:30, and I open my eyes and said, God, if we're going to be up, like, at least don't make me yawn. So 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm making coffee. I'm on the computer. I'm sending out email. I was so productive that day. And I went to bed by, like, 9 o'clock, like a normal person. But, like, I just found that I was able to do more in those hours. Like... I had no distraction.
Like a weird thing for me to be able to get so much done in that time, but it is I'm very productive in those hours.
That might be your
crazy
time.
And it's just like I have a friend who shout out to Justin. He's into real estate, and he's like working on like a 4 or 6 family house, and he's been on this project for about 8 months now. And a long time ago, he told me like I wake up at like the crack of dawn, 4:30. He said, so by the time it's like 12 o'clock, my day is pretty much done. So everything I'm doing, like, I'm ahead of the game. And it was just like, yo, I desire to wake up early, not 4:30. But I do desire to wake up that early. Like, discipline is something I want to strive for as far as being able to start my day early. But I'm doing everything at night.
Yeah.
So it's like now I'm waking up at 9 because I was up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's just like, I kind of want to reverse that.
Okay.
So it's just like, it's hard. Like, I don't
strive
know
for that
if it's
discipline
me.
too. No, it's
but it's like so, like, waking up like super early. Like I wake up at 7:31 on the dot every day, like 7:31. And if I could just get up at 6:31, okay, now we cooking with some grease. Like, you know, like
some incremental changes.
Yo, like I desire that. So, and he's not the first person I heard say that. Like I know a lot of guys are disciplined in that area to being able to wake up early and start their day. But it comes into perspective when you tell me by 12 o'clock my day is done because I'm done. I've already done anything. I already sent my emails out. I've already checked on my contractors. They're already by 8 o'clock, I'm calling my contractors, making sure they're there. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So by 12 o'clock, it's pretty much like an easy day. Now I can start on the next day.
Yeah.
So you're always ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like men are a little more disciplined than women.
Yeah. I think JoJo, you disciplined.
Think women multitask better than men, but
Yes,
I think men are way more disciplined.
You think you're disciplined? So that's a no.
I think especially when it comes to
JoJo can be very disciplined. JoJo's can be very, his focus is great. Like my brother and my mom have this thing, like they're able to like listen to like interviews, podcast, whatever, and like do a million things at one time. Everybody knows that is not
she has to turn the TV off.
If I'm talking, if multiple people are talking and the TV is on, please turn the TV off.
Yeah, she cannot.
Please turn the TV off. My brain is going to explode. What's that? Overstimulated?
Yes.
I'm like,
I'm the same way.
The poster board of it.
I literally will check out. Like, especially being at the salon, we have conversations, music, blow dryers, and then you hear music from other people. No. And at some point, I'm just like, French fries. Like, I am fried. I don't know what's going on. Something got to give. Because my wires are just like.
Yeah, I can't do it. Like, I literally mentally shut down. You remember that day we were all here and with my family and the TV was on super loud it was like a movie on super loud. I'm like, please shut this TV off right now. You want me to indulge in conversation and listen to this in the background? I'm like, turn it off.
You never caught me at the salon, like we'll be talking and then I'll just go and turn the Alexa down or I'll pause the music. Like,
because a lot of the times when I go, it's just me and you.
I'll be like, it's a lot happening.
Chaos.
It's a lot happening.
I thrive in all kinds of chaos.
I can thrive in chaos,
sisters,
but like
I need organized chaos.
My mom is loud, so when people talk to me in a low tone, it's like, huh? I'm used to being yelled at.
But then Shanice, you talk low.
I do?
Yes.
Yeah,
I probably talk low because my mother talks loud. So it's just like
I talk so loud.
It's just like
I talk loud, but then my mom talks louder than me sometimes. And I'm like, but why are you screaming?
Yeah. It's like when people talk to
like,
me in a calm tone, I'm
but
like,
that's probably how people feel about me.
See, I don't think you talk.
She's loud.
Oh, my sister's loud.
Is she?
She's very loud.
It's not even talking. She is loud in general.
I get your soft side, boo boo.
And then
I don't even realize it.
And then like when I record videos, like when I record content, I'm like,
this is me all.
She be whispering. She be like, "Hey guys."
So my brother's like, "Stop talking with that fake voice."
Yeah, she's like, "So if you need your EIN, your LLC, and I can your QR,
they can all go to hell." Okay?
But look how loud she is now. She be in them videos. I said, "Girl,
go watch her videos, y'all." She be like, "Hey,
louder."
If you Shanice the other day was like, "This is what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, hey y'all,"
because that's how she talks. So she's like, I'm like this on the phone. I'm listening on the phone like, who's this?
She's like, no, because like,
Ronnie be like, every time I answer the phone, he'd be like, there her fake voice go.
Yo.
I want everybody to hear your voice.
But yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to do like content with her yesterday to make to get her more comfortable with speaking in her normal tone.
You can do it today. I got makeup
she's
on.
Like a 9.
I got makeup on. It's crazy.
She like speaks at a pitch of 9, and on them videos she's like a low 2. It's like, who is this?
I can get your 1, 2, 3, your 4, 8, 5. You know, just call me, hit me
Go
up.
watch Kim's videos. What's the Instagram for it?
Insured by Kimbriella.
Period. Okay, all your trucking needs.
There's a dispatcher I work with, and he like runs a company or whatever. The first time we had a meeting, it was through the phone or whatever, and I was very like, like, yeah, like, you know, just listening. And then obviously after doing business with someone, you become yourself. He's like, you went from like very loud. He was like, now you're like so loud. He was like,
once Kim get comfortable, she be like, no, because if you don't do it this way, then it's not gonna come through in time. Okay, boss.
He's like, you're like a completely different person.
From
I'm
girlfriend
like,
to wife.
I'm like, yeah.
Y'all go watch those videos. Y'all see exactly what we talking about.
But as Shanice was saying, there is a lot going on in the social media world, and clearly with us doing this, we have to constantly stay in tune with what's going on because it's a part of our. It's crazy. I was saying this yesterday. Like, in Instagram, social media really made regular people celebrities.
Yes.
Like, and it's so wild to me. Like that's a wild thing to think about.
Celebrities.
Mm-hmm. But
They're technically
today.
They gave nobodies a voice.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for the nobodies. Because me and you, JoJo, we kind of quiet. You know, I got to say me and you because they not like us. They're not as cool as us,
After
JoJo.
Kim just got slaughtered for talking at a 2.
They not as cool as me and JoJo. But I do like that. Let me retract my statement. Because some nobodies, it's just like how we constantly talk about behind the scenes, we talk about the, it's because I had this. We talk about the girls who get on there and clout chase on those podcasts and just say anything. Like, those are the nobodies that it's just like, bro, y'all making it bad for the people who podcasting and actually talking about something and trying. And that's why they're constantly saying, take the mics away. Because those are the nobodies that we want to stay nobodies.
Yeah.
But then there's some people who go out there like Megan Ashley, for instance. Mm-hmm. But she was behind the scenes with B. Simone for a while. And it's just like, who knew that her story was going to help so many people? People love Megan Ashley. They love what she has to say.
But I also think Megan Ashley is authentically herself.
Exactly.
Like, she never changed.
Yeah.
Like,
And
ever
her
changed.
brand is who she exactly
who she is. Like, she speaks her truth. And I think that's why so many people relate to her.
Yeah.
We're not going to get too much into that ReesaTeesa thing. But what we will talk about is somebody made a post about it. And it was saying how social media became a lot of monkey see, monkey do. So they're going to take this girl's story and because she became so popular off of it and started trending and she made hundreds of thousands of dollars just by speaking her story, everybody's going to go and speak their story. Like, everybody's going to be like, oh, well, I was with a pathological liar and
we don't want to hear it.
Like, and my whole thing is what works for one does not mean it works for all.
Right.
Like, just because one person got successful in something doesn't mean that's your path. Like, it was just her timing. Like, whatever she went through, it hit
she
for
was,
her.
like you said, authentically herself. Like, she was sitting in her car looking regular, and she just decided to tell her story.
She's like, buckle up. I got a story to tell.
Right. Like, who know what God put in her spirit to make her, like, get ahead and sit there and tell part 1.
Yeah.
And she was like, part 1 of, like, we don't know. So y'all getting on TikTok like, yo, she made 400,000. She's popular. They probably going to do this and that. And now y'all just basically just blatantly telling y'all business.
Even the people that
we
are
really
making
don't care.
summaries of, like, what she went through, I've seen a few summaries, like a TikTok summaries of her story and people putting their story in the summary. Like, y'all want y'all story to be so relatable because she's trending right now.
Yep.
So you're trying to make it, you know, when you're going through somebody and something and somebody's like, I know exactly what you're going
Making
through.
it up
And then
themselves.
I'm
Tell their whole story.
like,
I didn't even
hold on,
finish.
wait a minute.
Like, I didn't get to the meat of my story yet. Like, this is just the intro. Like, yeah, because girl, when I... Whoa,
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But I just think that's very true. Social media is a lot of monkey see, monkey do. Mm-hmm. Even when it comes to podcasts, like when me and Shanice first thought about doing a podcast, we were like, but who's gonna listen to us? Like, everybody has a podcast and everybody talks about the same thing. But when we did it, it was like people related to us because we're authentically ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, me and Shanice show up every week, and what do we say? We're like, but we're a mess. Like,
Child. From when we started,
Sing your song.
I'm still working on me.
Come into a studio
And
near
I'm,
you.
and I'm coming back better for you.
It's the look in the camera.
Most times it was my selfishness and your selflessness that I took advantage. I want y'all to listen to that song. Like, read the lyrics.
Here go the
Wow,
PNR.
y'all. Read the lyrics while y'all listen to that song. Like, that song really be getting me through for real. Period. That's my gospel. I'm still working on me.
No.
They should remake that as a gospel song.
Should.
You in the studio,
do it.
right?
Well, I'm about to become a DJ, y'all. So I'm
We
gonna
go
get
to
in
the studio. We go to the studio.
You ever saw those TikToks when there's like the
I would
girls go
love
to the
see
studio?
you in the studio.
Oh, why?
Because I don't know what you would say, but I'm interested.
It's yeah, it's Kim. It's your girl.
Come on the beat.
Yeah,
If I had a ghostwriter though, I would be fired. Cause I
We gonna get you a ghostwriter.
JoJo,
We gotta
hook
do
it
that.
up. You know some ghostwriters. Hook up.
Yes, we get in the studio.
I feel like if I had a ghostwriter,
Unprovoked the
I would be
album.
fired. Like,
Unprovoked the album.
Period. Okay.
Soundtrack.
cause one, I got rhythm, rhythm and flow.
She like the white girl from Flow.
She like,
No, it's hard
hard
for a pig.
and he's trying to get the money for the rent.
Ain't no.
And then be like,
Y'all gonna be in the back like crank that.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Oh my God, look at me. Here, take this. Take this.
Oh my god!
I'm laughing too hard. I'm laughing
we
too hard.
having too much fun.
Yeah, we having too much fun.
You worse than Hustle.
I done seen a
I
lot
am
of
not.
crazy things in the
Hustle
street.
was on one yesterday. Hustle was on one yesterday.
But
We're just gonna roll this up for now.
yeah,
That is funny.
that's funny.
I think we should go to the studio. That
I
would be so
know.
fun.
Unprovoked at the stew.
Oh my God, vlog it.
And we gonna go live when we do it.
No, but there's really like girls are doing that. Like I know these
Yeah, I seen
these
it.
girls that I used to bottle waitress with, and they all and yo, I'm not
And you,
gonna lie,
you let me hear their song. It,
it was fire. Like I was
It was
like,
so
oh, this
fire.
shit is fire.
That's like what was the song?
Shabuya.
Shabu. Yes,
That's
you know.
my girl.
Shabuya. Shabuya.
You
Roll call.
saw the video?
Yes.
I loved it.
I love Shabuya. Like,
Shout outs to y'all, all
Yes.
5, 6,
I love
Lost,
it.
and the rest of y'all. Y'all did that. But what was we talking about?
that social media is a lot of monkey see, monkey do.
But you know
And-
what? I feel like we at a space finally where people starting to see like the real from the fake.
Right.
Like how we could get on and be like, bro, you just trying to imitate, moving right along. So giving like, I don't know, clout chasers their platform, I think is getting, that window is getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
Y'all know what I said the other day? I said, I'm getting so old. I think I need a new platform. I think I might
New platform is crazy.
I might need to move to Facebook.
You know where I've been?
I might need to move to Facebook.
Pinterest.
I love
Instagram
Pinterest.
is like, I'm so tired. Once I see them in the club, I'm like, ooh, too loud.
I
Pinterest is
deleted my Instagram. When was that? May?
Yeah.
When I deleted my Instagram in May, I deleted it for a whole month, and I was only on Pinterest. First of all, the amount of things Pinterest teaches you.
I love Pinterest.
Yeah.
I
Like-
love Pinterest to death.
I love Pinterest. I've always loved Pinterest though. Like I'll go to Pinterest for everything. Style related things. They have a lot of business things. Everything.
You made that mood board from like with some of that stuff from Pinterest, right?
My
You have
whole
to
vision
show
board.
them that vision board. It is so cute. She made a vision board one
Is it on
day.
your phone? Like your background?
The
No.
old one is, but I have an
She has
actual
like
one.
a real. It is the cutest thing.
Oh, the one you sent
It's in the closet.
I love
Can you go
it.
get it?
It's in the closet.
It's really cute.
I have to hang
Like,
it
that
up.
was from
I'm
Pinterest, right?
waiting. Yeah. I'm waiting to redecorate. Every May I redecorate my house.
Lord.
Good. Fresh. That's spring.
Most people don't buy furniture every year.
Oh, you redecorate the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
It's
all
a
of
whole new
the set
apartment.
about to change.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You should have heard what I said yesterday. I said, Shanice, this is what I want to do to this room. She was like, so every year you're going to have a new house?
You know what? That's listen.
So this right here was my vision board for this year. Unprovoked is right here. And yeah. So I do it in categories. So this is all about money. This is about me and how I want to live and going to the gym and what time I want to wake up and traveling. And this is for content.
Period.
It is- isn't
This
it
the
so
guy's
cute?
side, the side closest to me. Hallelujah.
On my last vision board for last year, my car that I did get,
Let me put it over here.
yeah, I got my car in January.
On my birthday.
Yeah, I got it in
You
January.
better never forget that.
It's just January.
I got my car in January, so I did complete it.
Oh my God, me and your car
Technically.
have the same birthday. I love that.
And it was a part of my vision board. There was a lot of things on my vision board from last year that I did, except healthy relationship.
No, you know better.
Rome
hold
wasn't
on.
built in a day.
Hold on now. Hold on, Holiday. You did get better.
Hold
though.
on, Holiday.
No, you got better.
Right,
We're not
right.
going. Don't
gotta
completely
take that
discredit
back.
yourself.
We gonna
You
run
did
that back.
better. You're doing a lot better.
Amen.
Yeah. We ain't no way there yet, but you're definitely doing better than you did than you started.
So
this February looks very different than last February.
Yes, I want you to incorporate your vision board somewhere in this house where you can see it, not the closet.
I know, that's why I did it on my phone. This is my one from last year.
That's the screensaver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
My car was there. I did go on vacation last year. My credit did go up.
period.
I ended up not getting, I was supposed to move, but I ended up not moving. I ended up staying here. But like I said, although I stayed here, I made the whole thing new.
I literally think vision boards are like visual manifestations. Like, you know how we talk and say, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, whatever. Mm-hmm. Those are verbal ones, but I truly believe vision boards are visual manifestations. Because
my idea of a vision board is putting some jeans up that I want to fit in and just hang them on the wall.
Okay.
And be like, I'm going to get there one day.
All visions look different.
All right.
I'm going to get there one day. One day I'm going to get there. You put them jeans up, you wake up every day, you say, today's the day.
Today is the day I'm going to make better decisions.
Yes.
Jeans hanging right in the kitchen.
Like, whoa. Put that down.
Put that down,
The
baby.
Oreos is not going to get you
Get
in
the
those.
banana, not the cookies.
Yeah. But yeah.
Bert, do you have a vision board?
I don't have a vision board, and usually I do one. I just been so preoccupied with Dream, but I am going to do one. But I'm going to do two. I'm going to do one for the salon, what my vision is for the business, and then I'm going to do one for my personal life. I was literally telling probably Tempest or somebody, I was like, after going away, my idea of self-care is different. Mm. Like, before, self-care for me was like, do my hair, my nails, like, just girl time with me, whatever. But now it's like self-care for me is like, no, I need to vacation because I need to like recharge and come back just like re-energized. And like, I want a hobby. That's self-care to me. So
I think you as a business owner definitely need to incorporate some personal time.
Yeah.
Because you consume yourself so much in your work.
I don't know why that just also reminds me, because we were talking about like social media and content and stuff like that. I think that soft girl era thing was like a trend that everybody, and when you mentioned soft girl era, the first thing that came to everybody's mind was getting your hair done or getting your nails done or looking the part and being very soft and like dressing a certain way and being minimal. Like, soft girl era is not that. It's more so the way you feel within yourself. Like, like practicing that to be feminine and what relaxation looks like to you. Like, some girls, soft girl era is getting taken care of by a man. Some girls, soft girl era is taking a vacation. Like, everybody's thing looks different. But back to the social media thing is that we took this word, made it a trend, and everybody, like, when you're dressed up in a classy dress and looking very feminine, it's my soft girl era.
Literally, the world took someone else's definition of it and made it a thing.
Yes.
Right? It came from somewhere
Trendy.
and literally just made it a thing. And it's just like, something like that is very personal.
Can I know I go into music a lot, but can we talk about how influential the city girls are with trends? No bars. Flued out.
Who's your favorite city girl? You got to pick one.
Carisha.
Who's your favorite city girl? Got to pick one.
I really don't care about either.
Got to pick one.
I guess Carisha, she is like a very good brand.
JT is my favorite
No,
city girl.
literally, like, as far as an artist goes.
No. Like,
a person, she's just so, like, she reminds me of myself. She's very laid back, but like, Carisha's my alter ego. Like,
JT
fun
is literally
outside.
my favorite city girl. I think JT is more of my alter ego than Carisha.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like Carisha's my alter ego. Like, outside having fun all the time. Like, don't give a
What
fuck.
I like about Carisha is not even so much that. What I liked about Carisha the most is she took a lot of her stupidity and made it into something. Like the Carisha Please. Like, that is like, girl, why would you make that gay?
That's her personality.
What, Racial Roulette?
Yeah.
And the things that come along with it.
Yeah. But she
That's
just,
hilarious.
Oh, Risha, yeah, that's what it's called.
Risha
I thought it was called
Carisha Please is her talk show.
Yeah.
But I think that city girls are like very.
But that right there, just think about it. Like, you made a talk show, right? And you're going on this talk show, you're asking people these hard questions. Then you go and make a game.
Messy mamas.
Making kind of like similar questions to get people fucked up. That is smart. That is very. If you think about it,
authentically herself.
it is very smart.
That's
you
the
go,
thing.
girl.
She made literally a brand off of her being authentically who she is.
Yeah,
and
them collectively as a group and then individually. But it's just like I felt like the city girls are so trendy because people don't really understand how many words we use or how many phrases we use that come. Period. City girls. Like now, people in Miami might be like, oh no, we've been saying that. Like no, y'all were saying that in Miami. They made it a global thing. Like we're saying period.
Guys say period now.
No bars. Everything no bars. Okay,
everything no bars now. Like the city girls are so influential to what we got going on today. Like I gotta give them that though. I was thinking about like, yo, we saying period because of them.
They need their flowers, and I run with period. Literally, Julian will come down the hall and he'll be like, period, period, period. That's all I hear. Period, period, period. And I'm like, yes, period.
Flued out had me in a chokehold. I said flued out. But the people ran with it. Like, they are so freaking trendy, and I love that for the girls.
Yeah.
I love it. I just had to get that out there. I'm giving my girls their flowers.
I wish we had some actual flowers.
But even when, like, they came out, remember when it was, like, City Girls Up? And then it was like City Boys
City
Down.
Boys Down.
That was the whole thing. But that came based off of them.
That's why
I need was a City Girl before the City Girls.
Right. Like, that's why.
Right.
And I say that to say, too, be yourself. Like, that, but it goes all the way back to like the Teesa. Right. It was City Girl Summer and what was Megan's thing?
Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah. But it's just like be authentically yourself because look at Teesa, Reesa, whatever her name is, City Girls, like everybody who's authentically themselves, they win in their own way. Yeah. Be yourself. Stop trying to run with somebody else's wave. Yeah. Okay? Period.
Speaking of being yourself, because we talked about this earlier, Wendy.
Oh, Wendy.
And I only segue that way because I was watching one of her documentaries earlier this morning.
The older one.
And the one from 2021. And she was just saying how she just made her brand and her business off of being who she is, being a loudmouth and forging her own way and just being unapologetic about what it is she was doing.
Right.
But now here we are. She has a new documentary out. I have not seen it yet.
I have not seen it either. I think it's going to be a little hard for me to watch because it's hard for me to watch anybody going through what she's going through. She was diagnosed with dementia. And I don't know, I forgot the name of it. Frontal something. Like, she was diagnosed with dementia, bottom line. And I think that during the time, like, what was this, last year? Like, mid 2023, they had froze her assets and stuff. And we were like, well, why are they doing that to Wendy? But she was diagnosed last year. We just didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. And now people are saying like they're exploiting her because her assets are frozen. Like, I personally feel like it's a little cringy for me to watch her go through that on TV.
I feel like it's another way for her to make money.
I agree.
So that's the only, it's difficult to watch because we grew up with her. But knowing this story, it's just like it's not like she making money from the show.
It broke my heart.
Girl, did you see the clip with Black China?
Yes, that's the first one I seen. I watched it like 4 times. I'm like, look at Wendy, and she's like, first of all, she's like, let's get into the fact that I applaud Black China. Didn't know they had a relationship like that. It broke my heart to watch Black China. It's heartbreaking watching Wendy, and Wendy's like, yeah,
my name is Wendy.
My name is Wendy Hunter. I'm getting divorced. He has no money. Took me clean out.
And Black China's like, yeah.
Took me clean out. She's like, he has no money. Like, I know y'all probably seen it all over Instagram and Twitter that is the one thing that stuck out. Like, even going through dementia, she knew that man was broke.
She know he broke.
She remembered he was broke.
Right mind, new mind, old mind, she know
he was broke.
He is broke.
But that goes to show you how,
period,
how someone could hurt you that bad and it stick with you.
You spiral. You literally... You know, the mind is a very interesting thing because one thing that they said was that she kept saying, I was always my best friend. And like when she would break down and like shit would happen, she would retreat inside herself and be like, all right, Wendy, we got to get this together or we need to clean up this mess. And then she would get back on the stage or move on with life or whatever. But now you're in this situation, you retreat within yourself and you got to deal with the picture you had and your family and everything that you knew was a lie. How do you pull yourself out of that? It's very difficult to pull yourself out of it, and it seems like it's just taking her under.
It really felt like she was alone.
But that if you listen to her interviews, she'll say that all the time.
She was alone. She really only had her son, and you know, he loves his mother dearly. Like, he was at it with his father at one point over his mother and how he was disrespecting her. Shout out to her son. I didn't know her son was so handsome. Very handsome.
Kevin grew up to be a little
Kevin
handsome
is
thing.
very handsome, and I really feel for Kevin. I send my prayers to the family because, you know, it was just him and his mother.
Yeah.
After everything that happened with his father, and to watch him say, like, I really feel like she needs family. Yeah. That's what her son said. He's like, I feel like she needs family right now. But she had went through it with her brother. Her mother passed away. Her father had already.
Do you
passed
feel like
away,
being alone? Being that alone, do you think that's why she consumed herself with everybody else?
Knowing that her husband was cheating on her all those years. No, I think that her husband was a big part of the downfall. Like, he controlled a lot of everything that was going on with Wendy for so long. She knew he was cheating for so long. Like, even got on the Wendy Williams show and was like, oh, Journey's going to be 2 years old. And yeah, they was getting out of my car. Like, that shit was breaking her down from the inside out for years, though. Like, Wendy's been around since the 90s, 80s, right? 90s?
I think it was the 90s. But how Wendy started, a lot of people don't know, is like, because I was talking to my friend earlier about it, and she was saying how a blogger, I'm not going to say her name, was basically saying like, oh, y'all don't remember what she was doing to people on the radio and blah, 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 blah. Just kind of her karma or whatever. And it was just like, Wendy is a pioneer. Mm-hmm. She literally took information from white publications and brought it to radio and was doing something nobody was doing. There was nobody on radio talking about gossip or gossiping. So she kind of like, some celebrities was in a crossfire, but she literally opened the way for like blogs and was just doing things that nobody was doing. So
Wendy's a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah.
Period.
So she definitely created her brand from that. And then when she was going through everything with her husband, it was just like, I'm not exempt from being talked about. Yep. So before I let anybody else talk about it, I'm going to air my own dirty laundry. Yeah. However, in her airing her own dirty laundry, it doesn't negate the fact that she was still realistically going through it.
Because I feel like that's just human. Like, we can sit there. Right. I feel like a lot of us, and I'll be the first person to do it, I have a bad habit of making jokes of situations that are actually hurting me. Like, I'll talk about something that hurt me, and I'll be like, but I'll make it a joke. And I think people need to realize, although some people come off very strong and like we're not fazed by it, we're probably the most hurt. Yeah. But we just handle it differently. Yeah, like,
I agree.
I always said that, like, I'm gonna say it before somebody else says it about me. Like, you're not gonna be able to use what I go through against me. Like, I know what I go through. So even there has been times that people use certain things that are very vulnerable to me against me. So you ain't gonna use that against me. I use it against myself. Yeah. Like,
I beat you to it. So,
what you really gonna say? Okay,
I know who I
am. Like, try again.
I feel like when you knew who she was, like, you wasn't going up there saying, "Oh, Wendy, you messy." I know I'm messy.
I made a brand off of it.
I built my brand off of it. So, like, she knew who she was, and I don't think that, like, for people saying that that's her karma, I don't think this is not.
I
karma.
think that's fucked up to say.
That's honestly terrible to say when somebody's really going through something. You're just supposed to pray for them and move on.
Yeah, move on. Because at the end of the day, you cannot take away what she's done in the media world, period. In the media world. She's literally one, if not one of the only that was able to transition from radio successfully into TV. And honestly, if she didn't fall sick, she would probably still be on TV.
Right.
So, we love you, Wendy.
Yeah, sending prayers to her family, especially her son. And that damn Kevin better not come out and say, not a motherfucking thing, okay? We don't want to hear from you.
I ain't seen him in the media.
Yeah, I don't.
And then the bitch. You know,
Sharonda, what's her name?
I don't know. Shaho.
Can't stand
okay, bitch. You know, I was watching that documentary and I was like, this bitch got nerve. Like,
he was like, that's the love of my. We're not getting into that.
Those details. We gonna get triggered.
Because as a woman, we can talk about that though. As a woman, pisses me clean off.
Okay, so fine. Let's get into it. Not necessarily just her, but like, she found out her husband was cheating. She like, maybe we can make this work, whatever. And apparently her thing was like, I could deal or, come back from an affair. I can't come back from an affair with a baby.
Let me tell you something. I say that all the time. I can deal with a lot. I cannot stay for no baby.
I'm sorry. I can't stay for a baby either.
I can't.
You know what? I'm not sorry. I can't stay for a baby either.
That's a constant reminder. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I think we was together when the guy had an interview and it was like how you get through infidelity. and he was talking about how many kids he had on his wife.
Absolutely not.
And it wasn't one.
Absolutely not.
Like, this is getting past infidelity. That is the most. Yeah, like now you're playing. Because I forgave you for one, and then you went and had multiple, and now you want to act like you're this holy of a husband. Impossible. I don't care how saved you are.
Yeah. You saved and you doing that? You playing in Jesus' face. No.
Terrible.
The thing about it is, and I speak to a lot of married, like women from different walks of life or whatever, and it's like, when you really think about, like, there's people that have been together for 17 years, 25 years, 30 years. Do indiscretions happen on either side? Yes, they do. And I think when you are locked in with somebody that long, this is past emotions. This is like, y'all got stuff. Y'all got kids, assets.
For better or for worse.
Then you have things. Like, it's a lot to consider. It may beg the question or conversation to talk about, how did we get to infidelity? Like, what's broken in our union? Yeah. So I'm open to those conversations. Now, if you are just out here in a whole nother relationship and trying to do this, and you're creating a family, there's not much for me to talk about other than how we're going to divide all of this stuff. Yes. Because I'm not creating space in my life for your extra family. Yeah. I'm not interested. I didn't sign up for this. If you had kids coming in, different. Yeah. But I didn't sign up for extramarital kids. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That for better or worse transcends. That transcends for better or worse. This is worse.
I just feel like when you right.
This is worse than worse.
When you how bad can it get? Yeah, but I just feel like when you in that deep and you've been having an affair with the same person for however long that affair lasted before they got divorced, and anybody, and now it's a kid into play. Okay, now this is who you're choosing now. You've already chosen what you want. You're comfortable here, so it's just like, let me just stay here. Let me not rock the boat here. You okay with it? Cool. I'm gonna just do my ones and twos over here. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna play house here, and it's just gonna be that. No, I'm not mature enough for that. Absolutely not.
And there's no benefit.
You're right.
There's no benefit.
You clearly are not happy. You've already you chose where you want to be. You created a family.
That's it. You created a family. You spearheaded another family. I am good.
Hold on. Because I had to go back when I clicked the Wendy hashtag, well, the Kevin hashtag. Mm-hmm. They said that whatever her name is, Shaho, wanted,
and that's who you'll
she
be known as.
offered to get an abortion. She offered to terminate the pregnancy. He told her to keep it. See, that is no coming back from that. No. You chose to create a family.
And like, okay, so you think about that, right? You know this information. Like, let's say you're Wendy. You know this information, and you got to sit with that. The man that you know that has been your manager, that has saved you from getting your ass beat by Total, just like that's what they said. Like, their Superman is over here playing house and is telling this woman, Wendy had 2 miscarriages at 5 months, and they had their rainbow baby. They had Kevin, little Kevin, and he is over here for over a decade playing house with somebody else and telling her, no, I want you to have my baby. And now you're living with that. You think about that, everything you thought and you knew about this person. I can see how somebody could spiral and can't come out of it. You got to be a strong person.
That was her person. He was at everything. Like, she pretty much, and when I'm talking about Wendy, I know there's a lot of women who go through this, who's already used to having that person in their life for so long. Now I'm isolated from my family. It's just me and you now. Yeah. So I thought it was me and you, but it's me, you, and your family. So now it's like, damn, like, I don't want to be alone. It's kind of too late. I'm kind of just stuck. But for Wendy, I'm happy she was able to be like, baby's a deal breaker for real, for real.
She said something where it was just like, what spiraled her is that the girl drove to their house, and Wendy happened to be home. She drove up in a Porsche, pulled up in a driveway, and she was taking pictures of the house. So Wendy was like, am I really seeing this right now? And Wendy aside, picture you. And it's like, am I really seeing this right now? And she was like, I opened a bottle of wine and I sat there and I waited for him to get home. She was like, 6 hours and 2 bottles of wine later, he comes home. She was like, and I went ham. And she was like, another hour go by, I went hammer and another bottle of wine. And then at that point, she's already spiraled. Like, she's spiraling. Here come the liquor, here come the pain, the this, the that, and the third. And it's just like,
that shit will drive you insane.
People don't understand the consequence. Your actions would have consequences. Like, you will fuck somebody up. Yeah. You can really mentally mess somebody up.
When you kill somebody
a crime of passion.
Yeah, he would have been dead, gone.
And I get it.
Gone.
Yes.
Because I'm already tucking so much for so many years, and then this
Right.
pulled up to my house.
The audacity.
She would have been gone. He would have been gone. And I would have been sitting there with the knife waiting. And I would have called the cops after because I'm tired.
Like this.
I'm tired. Tired. Like, you get tired. Now, women and men. Like, you get tired of being stepped on and walked all over.
Yes.
Shit is crazy.
Emphasis on women and men. Like, I've seen situations and heard of situations where it's like, girl, you poking this bear, and if he
see how far that could go?
If he snapped,
women do it.
Yeah,
women do it.
Yeah. So,
if you're in a bad situation, try to get out. Let this be your
call a hotline or something.
Write us in the DMs or email us and let us know. We're gonna try to get y'all out. We're gonna pull y'all out from the fire. Cause baby, if this sounds like your story,
right,
run.
I also feel like, even say it's not infidelity, or say it's like, say you and an ex break up, right? And y'all separate ways, but you know that ultimately it's one of those things, like, if he comes back, like, we're gonna work it out. I would work it out unless there's a baby. If we broke up and you had a child,
a baby is a deal breaker for
me. Ludicrous.
I'm not getting
break babies.
But that's the thing.
Break babies, no. Because you didn't think about us getting back together when you had that baby.
But I feel in those instances, and you know what I said, I do feel. There's not a reward, but you start looking at it in a business sense. Some women would be like, who walking away from Ludacris? He's a part of this multi-million-dollar franchise. He probably got Grammys, artists, money. Like, my life would be set, and this is what I got to deal with.
Just a baby.
Some people might be like,
but
some people might be like, okay.
Right.
Girl, let's not even talk about
y'all not
celebrities, but let's not talk about celebrity. There's certain women that you build a man up, and in your head, I will be damned if somebody gets to reap the rewards of the man I built.
Even with a fucking baby, you can have
that. That's how certain women feel. So that's why a lot of women do stay, because it's like, first off, I was with you at the bottom. Now you up. Now we get money, and you getting, this attention from having money. You having all these girls, and you think I'm gonna leave when I built you? That's why a lot of women stay.
And I agree, a lot of women do stay for that.
Because they're like, oh, I'm going to leave and you're going to be with the next bitch, and she's going to reap the rewards of what I got.
Get another one.
Build
another one.
Yeah. Build a brother. Okay.
Child,
the thing about that is, it's just like, well, what are you sacrificing? Because the trade-off is never
equal.
It's never better. It's like, I built him, but he is out here. Yeah, he getting money, but there's also the bitches. There's the baby. You. Yeah, you're a sister wife at this point. Yeah. What you staying for? Yeah. A couple of bags?
And once you know, confront it and stay, and it continues.
It's over. He lit. He ain't changing for shit.
Nothing.
Girl.
And if you know more than one time and you stay, bro, that's never changing.
Don't ever talk to me about it. Don't complain.
Yeah.
Because you chose
And we say this shit. I've said this to friends that have been in situations. I'm like, unless you're ready to leave, what you bringing it up for? Like, what you bring? Because now you just look dumb. Like, you're gonna bring it up. You know what he's doing, but you staying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, the only person that looks stupid here is you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You might have to get yours off, but if you know you staying, just like, because like for me, for instance, if I know I'm staying, I might mope. I might not talk to nobody for a couple of days, but I know I ain't ready to walk away.
Right.
So what am I talking to you about? Now when it's time for me to walk away, y'all, this is what was happening. Like, it's like, bitch, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I know.
And even like in certain instances, it's like, go ahead, girl, vent. Get your rocks off. As long as you honest with me and yourself, it's like, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I just need to get this shit out. All right, let's go. Let's get it out. Yeah. Let me know how I'm pivoting so I can support you properly.
Yeah, it's very different when you're like, I'm done. That definitely used to be.
And now I'm
support you properly is a thing. Right. You gotta be honest with your friends.
You have to.
Because now I'm looking at you like, girl, we just talked about this 3 weeks ago.
I'm giving you my best advice. I'm giving you my best.
If you just need a shoulder pat, let me know.
Okay? Let me know how I'm supposed to be showing up.
Okay, DM girl, that's crazy. Let me know.
And I think that's one thing where it's just like, I've met people where it's just like, I keep a lot of things to myself. No, you don't have to go through things by yourself. You can definitely vent and say things to your friends, but you also need to be honest about what you're here for. Are we having an event session? Is it a fuck this dude session? Or it's like, girl, help me get out session? I need to tailor my advice.
Right.
I need to figure out which way we going with this.
I agree.
And it's okay.
Because it's okay to be stupid. We are all dumb. Okay, I'm the poster board of it. Hello, dumb.
To be stupid.
I think it's more so in transition, figuring it out.
Dumb bitch.
Okay.
And we boo boo the fool. Hello.
And I'm
And
gonna
then
support
it's
you
like,
through it.
Yeah, we all have done it. Eventually, you'll wake up one day and you're like, you know what?
I'm tired of this shit.
I don't want to be stupid no
I'm
more.
tired of this shit. I want better. I want more.
I don't want to be stupid no more. And then it's like, you go back and it's like, nah, girl, like, I'm really done. And then they see, like, you're really done. But it's okay to admit it. Like, I'm going to be stupid for a little while. Like, I'm not done. Like, I just want to sit here. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
And I know that's for myself, because in my past relationship, I used to be like, no, I'm done. Pack my stuff and leave. Every other day, you know that meme? It was like, you never been in a real relationship if you ain't pack your stuff and move back in the next day. That was me. I used to be like, Britt, take me to the house. I'm packing my stuff and I'm getting out of here.
And I'm like, okay. She like, I'm downstairs. Okay.
And then I used to go right back with the same suitcase and I'd be like, and you're unpacking it too.
Slam the shit out the door and roll your eyes, start cooking.
Shit right back in my drawer.
And you unpacking it. Make sure it's exactly how I left it.
And he doing
I would stay. And then it's like, all right, who's really dumb here? Not you. It was me. And it was me because I told all my friends that I was done, knowing I love that man. I wasn't going nowhere.
I love that man.
I love that man.
We all been there.
Yeah.
Like my friend should have just been like, girl, take a fucking seat.
I'm like, get off my phone. I'm not driving no more.
Go get a drink.
I'm not going no more. Shit, you want to ride around? Just ride around and talk. I can do that. I think it'd be shot.
Now, the first time I ever did a drive-by with Britt, the first time I ever did a drive-by, it was brand spanking new, but the first time I ever did a drive-by with Britt, she said the realest shit ever. She said, you can do one or two things. She said, you can go outside, you can make a scene, but you got to be done after you make the scene. She said, or you sit on it, you figure out how you going to say it, and then that's how you got to transition after it. Like, you got to figure out how this... You got something over him right now. Mm-hmm. So this is how you pivot through this. This is going to be a make or break situation. Mm-hmm. Like, you're going to go outside, make a scene, and then be laid up at the end of the night. Right. It don't make no sense. She was like, think strategically. Don't think off of emotions. Right. I said, you know what? You're right.
It's like them neighbors. It's like them neighbors who be like, oh, they arguing again.
I'm like, you know what?
They back
right.
at it.
So I went home. I thought strategically. And then, you know, the next day I hit him with the... You would never lie, right?
Plan it out.
You would never lie to me, right?
Yeah, you know when you think of what you gonna say, how you gonna say it, how they gonna respond, how you gonna respond to
got a whole script. Got a whole script, both sides.
I built a whole storytelling. I was a director right there. I planned the whole thing out. It didn't go how I planned, but I planned it out. And I thought strategically.
Never goes how you plan.
No.
You think you know what
that was
say?
The only time I thought with logic versus emotions, and everybody says it. Everybody, and this is one thing I will agree with men to the day I die. Women would be so much more successful if we always thought logically versus emotions.
Stay out your feelings,
because I feel like
stay out your right. Stay out your I feel.
A bitch right here, I'll till the day I die be in my fucking emotions, and then it's like every time I react from emotions, I instantly think after. I'm like, that was fucking dumb. Yeah, like that was dumb. You should have done it like this, because logically I knew better. I just didn't do. I allowed my emotions to get the best of me. Mm-hmm. That's why when men are like, I would never want a female president, I agree. Like, blow that shit up. Like what we were talking about yesterday.
The children.
The bitch from fucking ShopRite. Like, bro, you had a hard day and you taking it out on every single person at your job because you're in your emotions. Yeah. Like, men don't do that. Men, life could be falling apart and they go about their business. Like, they don't deal with the same things. So, moving forward, I want to start thinking more logically versus being in my emotions. Like, when it comes to work, I'm only logic. Like, I only think with the logical side of my brain. But when it comes to my personal life, I need to start acting the same way.
The thing about it is the facts are the facts. That's the thing. Emotions and feelings are fickle and finicky. They change at the drop of a hat. The facts are always the facts. So it's like when you get into a situation and look at a situation, you need to look at the facts.
Have you ever responded off of your emotions, right? And then obviously we're dealing with men, so it's like you're responding off of emotions, and then they hit you with some like logic shit. Bitch, you be in the stuck like
you in a sunken place.
Cause now I feel stupid. Cause you know what you just said had a point. You know what I'm like?
But when you sleep on stuff, that really does help. Like waiting the next day. Yeah. Now you don't even think of it the same way. You like, I probably was tripping a little bit.
Yeah.
Sleep
You're
on it.
You're fueled by emotion. And at this point, you done made up stories in your head. You done created dialogues, everything like that. And even sometimes
infamous for it.
Talking to people. Like, I need another perspective because I might be tripping.
But what you said right there is true. And I'm a piggyback off of it. Who you talk to,
100%,
because
100%.
A lot of us women go to other women, and I said this shit to Shanice yesterday. I said somebody said to me, I would never take advice from somebody whose life I don't want, and that was the realest shit I ever heard. Because it's like, bro, I'm over here venting to you. You're telling me advice, and I'm listening to you. But are you even in a situation? That's like going to. I'm married, going to a single side bitch for advice.
A single side bitch is crazy.
Because you're single, bitch. You ain't in a relationship. You a single side bitch.
A single side bitch.
Like, I ever saw that video of the guy on Instagram who said that when him and his wife first got married, that they were getting into it, and he said to her, like, if you get mad at me, who's the first 5 people that you'll go to? And she was like, her mother, her sister, her friend, and then like 2 other people. And he was like, that's wrong. You shouldn't go to them. And he's like, well, who should I talk? She's like, who should I talk to? And he's like, you need to find 5 people that'll back me up, not the people that'll back you up, because eventually they're gonna push you away. Now, if you're going to people that'll back me up, and I'm going to people that'll back you up, they're gonna force us together.
You need unbiased,
unbiased opinion. So he's like, you need to go to somebody and say, well, listen, he loves you and he cares about you. Now, if you're going to your sister and your mother, they're like, well, you're right. So I was like, damn, that kind of did make sense. He's like, you need to find people that is gonna push you closer to me, and I need to go to people that's gonna push me closer to you.
I've said this in previous episodes. I've said that Shanice has always made me think with a more logical side of my brain when I went to her for things, because it was like she took the feeling she had for me out of the equation. Brittany is the type of friend, she has too many feelings for me.
I'll kill you.
That she just doesn't care about what she says. She's very biased with her opinions.
Depending. I'll tell you, like, Kim, you bugging.
Yeah. Like, she'll be like, you're bugging, but...
like, but nigga ain't sure
like, Shanice is very, like, she's a logical thinker when it comes to, me. So when I go to her, it's like, although I know Shanice loves me, I'm not going to say she loves me less than Brittany loves me. I know she loves me, but she's able to, like, even today I said something to her, she was like, no, Kim. And I was like, okay.
I don't remember what it was. But
in the bathroom.
I don't remember what it was.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
We talk a lot. We was together all day yesterday. We talked about a lot.
Yeah,
no, but I'm probably too logical, because I feel like that is a little bit of a downfall, because just like, I'm giving you a little too much grace, because I'm thinking, what if?
No, that's actually a really good thing. But going, who you go to for advice is a very, very big, like, why would I go, and it's even how you said, like, who you going to for advice? Imagine, like, all your friends are just city girls.
Yeah.
Like, imagine all your friends are city girls. They're gonna be like, girl,
that's why guys be like, your friends is hoes anyway.
Like, girl, fuck him. Come outside. Like, and that's the advice we get. And we think like, yeah, you're right. Like, the grass is greener on the other side. Like, no. Like, you're going to throw everything away. You need somebody that's going to be like, girl, you're going to throw everything away for this.
Right,
like,
right.
You're going to throw everything away for this. Like, what the fuck was I watching? I forgot. It was some movie. And she was like, girl, you are married. You're going to throw everything away for one good fuck. She was like, you're married. It's deeper than that. She was like, but he's been cheating. She was like, but you stayed.
But you stayed. You made it okay.
Yeah.
You made it okay. So you can't be like, he's cheating and he's been cheating and you've been
So
saying.
now I did it, and now I want to. She was like, "No, girl, like you're gonna throw your whole marriage away for this," and it was like, those are the friends you need. Those friends that make you feel uncomfortable. Like, bitch, you're supposed to be on my side. Like, no,
I'm not.
I'm not. Like, that's not a real friend. And I think that's what the understanding we need to have. Like, sometimes your friends aren't going to be on your side, but those are the friends that you need.
Right.
Like,
everybody is not a hater. Everybody doesn't want to see you do bad. Like, when choosing your friends and your team, you need to have people that will tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about you. And not in a disrespectful way, but telling you the truth. So,
yeah. I know that we have not been inside the group chat, but we will get back to
for real, y'all. We just been
inside the group chat very, very, very soon. We are at an hour.
We are at an hour. It's so sad when we get to an hour. Yeah. We just be flowing.
and it just.
So we've come to the end of the road.
You guys, look out for the soundtrack. UnProvoked the soundtrack. It's coming. It's coming.
Yes, by DJ B Bands.
She picked out her DJ name.
B Bands.
Is that like something that's on your bucket list?
Yeah, that's gonna be my hobby. I'm gonna learn to DJ.
Really?
I'm so excited.
I love that.
Yo, we gonna go on Instagram one day.
I'm like, play my track.
Yo, we gonna go on Instagram one day. Wow, you know, I have a PNR for you if you need
Period.
one.
Okay.
I love that for you. You picking up a hobby. I picked up a hobby too.
What?
Collecting coins.
Really?
Bitch.
Are you doing the quarters?
I gotta order one.
I got a website if you want.
Please send it to me. Am I lying?
Bro, yesterday she got coins, right? She fucking went on Google to find out the facts about this coin.
I'm so into
I
collecting
love
coins.
that.
I'm like,
I really love
Yesterday
that.
she said to me, "Do you have coins for me?" I'm like,
I'm like, I don't know where I get it from. Like I just kinda
any
picked it up.
coins or like
I'll go to like if I'm in a city, I'll go to like the down in the train station because if you put like a $10 bill, it only gives you the dollar quarters.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll just go and I'll just
change it for coins.
yeah.
I actually really love that.
Yeah. Or I'll go to the bank. If I'm in the bank, I'll be like, do you have like a roll of quarters? And they'll be like, okay. Because like I went for $1 quarters. They was like, we don't have any right now. So I'm like, can I just get $10 in quarters? And it's just like, I still got my money. It's just, I'm so intrigued by it. I don't know where it came from.
Same.
but are you
Same.
gonna pay in the quarters or this is your way of saving?
Collecting.
Just collecting.
You collect them.
Yeah, I got a website.
She's
Silver
gonna
coin
fucking, she's gonna cash those in one day, and that shit, she's gonna have thousands of
have them
dollars.
in a
But
bag
the
right
coin,
now.
if I'm not mistaken, depending on what you collect, the coins end up being worth more
yeah.
than
And
what
I'm
they're
gonna get a
actually
scale,
worth.
too,
Yeah.
because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because
Especially by a year, some of them be a few thousand. For
yeah,
like
some of them
quarter.
the weight is off. Like to us, we might
Yes.
be holding pennies and you think it's the same weight. Like no, some of them based off weight are worth more.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's amazing.
They're rare.
It's so fun. What's your hobby? Pick up a hobby.
Period. Have to.
Well, hello, bitch.
What?
I've been doing, first off, my digital designs have been A1. TikTok
okay.
Academy has taught me a lot.
Listen, okay.
Kim has like a hidden talent.
Becoming a graphic designer.
Yeah, she's really good at it too. Really, really good at it. But is that gonna be a hobby or is it just something you do when you have to create something?
Bitch, motherfuckers is making a lot of money over that shit. I'm about to start.
So is it going to be a hobby?
I don't know. If
No.
I get better
if
at
you're
it.
doing it for work, then it's not a hobby. Like if you're trying to make money off of it, like gotta be something you just want to do.
Yeah, I don't think I just want to do that.
Right. So no, we're gonna find your hobby. Jojo, do you have a hobby?
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
What is it?
Computers.
What about them? Like
I
taking
want
them
to
apart?
build my own computer.
Really?
Wait, you said you're building your own computer?
I want to, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes,
What's
team
his-
unprovoked.
What's his name in
What the fuck though? I had nothing.
It's all right. We're going to get
What's
you
his
there.
name in Love Don't Cost a Thing? Alvin. Okay, Alvin. Took the car apart, rebuilt the car. Okay,
That's
Alvin.
amazing.
That is really cool. I love that.
It's literally just something that takes you out of your day to day just routine thing, and you do it for like the fun of it.
Yeah, it distracts me from Instagram and everything else.
Right.
Like I'm literally just there. Like I'm not worried about social media. I'm not worried about what's going on with me. Like
Wow,
I'm
I need to find a
literally
hobby.
You get lost in
you
this
get lost
other
in it.
world.
And it's a
Yeah.
little because I'm learning as I go along.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like with the like the website stuff and the ebook and shit like that, like I'm learning. Because even like now, it's like when I talk to people and they want to like start like their own business.
Are you intrigued by it?
I am.
So it could be like a content creation thing.
Yeah.
Like when I've talked to somebody, they want to start their own business. I'm like, okay, well, let me do this part. Like, I feel like what I like to do is like, like my ideas are like, I could be very creative, but I just
You are very creative.
Yeah, I'm very creative, but it's the going after. You know, like somebody told me what they want to do, and I'm like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make this. You're gonna make that. This is the event we're gonna plan. This is how it's gonna look. And they're like, you just thought about that right now, and I'm like, yeah,
Like, yeah.
like yeah.
But sometimes when things come second nature to you like that, you just keep going.
Like I would have a lot of fun doing like party planning.
So
Get into it.
Yeah, get into it. Learn more about it.
Like I will talk offline about that part, but go for it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
Yeah, she really loves the fucking coins.
I'm like so into coin. Like it has become my hobby. Like unknowingly, like I didn't even realize like this was a hobby for me. And I'm like, wait a minute, like I'm really into this. Like I'll sit on the floor. I'll put them. Like I went to my son's father's house and he had like a change jar. I was like, please, can I open it? He was like, okay. And I was like, I'm just gonna open it up and. It's just so intriguing to me.
I love it.
Yeah. What?
I literally.
So do you go to like a DJ class? Or?
So, because my old ass was on Google, like how to become a DJ. I dead ass was like how to become a DJ school, dumbass. Like, and I was like, no,
How
I was
to
like,
DJ for dummies.
It was like, no, dummy. Like, you could go on TikTok, you go on YouTube.
Yes.
So
Let's talk about that.
I literally ordered my little DJ board.
You did.
No, you did not.
You don't have apps on your phone, right?
You
That
can literally like just plug the board right into your computer and just be at it.
Oh my
So
gosh.
stay tuned.
Yo, we is gonna see
so
Brittany
excited.
on fucking.
I'll be out here like.
I think she'll be really good though because I told you we had a fucking stupid ass game and Brittany was like a goddamn jukebox.
Yeah, Brittany has a sound ear for music.
You know what it
Both
was
of
that
them.
really like got me into it? I was just listening to like I think it was a T-Pain song that was on from like you know like bartender era and stuff like that. And I'm like nobody plays this music or like mixes this music, and that's when music was really good. And I'm like,
That's what we was talking about yesterday when we was watching it. Who you was talking about? Mario and The Dream. She was like, they didn't give them enough credit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brittany didn't get enough credit.
I don't like going out because the music is just so different. When we was going out, like when I was in college, the music was bomb. Mm-hmm. We wasn't caring about sections.
Yeah.
We didn't care how we looked at the end of the night. Like the music was bomb. We looked crazy, but we had genuine fun. And I was like, I want to make mixes and
I can see
bring it back.
Britt DJing at one of those parties I really want to go to. And it's like 2,000 people, and it's just like the DJ in the middle, and it's just and it's just like it just goes crazy.
People don't know, but like one of my favorite DJs is Paris Hilton.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, Paris Hilton's a DJ?
See?
That's new.
Underground shit.
Oh my goodness, this
Yeah.
is so interesting. Like I love this for us.
I do too.
Got hobbies and shit. Look at us
And you
grown.
know the funny
You know,
part
I'm gonna be
is,
a rapper.
I can't wait. We go to the studio. Like that was not a joke. We are going to
right,
the
I'm
studio.
gonna make you some tracks.
Period.
I'm going to be a rapper.
The funny part about it is, looking at us, people would never think we were interested in the things that we're interested in.
Shanice being interested in coins, never.
Blew my mind.
And I'm a fucking
You want to be a DJ? Blew my mind.
I'm a geek when it comes to creating things on the
JoJo
phone.
wants to build a computer. Like,
and
JoJo
it's
wants to
like
build a
literally
computer.
geeking out on those things, and they're not necessarily like work and career related.
yeah.
I'll go further down the rabbit hole because like now I'm actually having fun. I don't have an expectation of like a paycheck. Like if it turns to something, great, but I'm literally doing this because it's genuinely fun.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
I'm so excited. We looking for ghostwriters too.
Yeah, if you know you're a ghostwriter, hit me up because I want to go in the studio, but I know I know I can't write. I could barely talk.
Producers, holler at me. Give me about 4 weeks.
We ready. Period.
Oh my god!
Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Can't wait to hear Britt DJ.